Aloha and welcome to the 2021 Central Pacific Hurricane Season Outlook release. Each year before hurricane season, we put out an outlook for how many tropical cyclones are expected. The forecast for this year is near to below normal. Number-wise, 2 to 5 tropical cyclones. We use this as a reason to talk about preparedness. It gets people's attention. What numbers we have in the outlook aren't important because we still need to prepare. Here in Hawaii, we're obviously very remote, so any hurricane impact to the islands will isolate us. Because if something comes through and knocks out our infrastructure, if something damages Port of Honolulu, it'll be weeks before we can have supplies coming back in. Have a hurricane preparedness kit. Have food and water for 14 days per person in your family. Also have medical supplies that you may need. Have copies of important papers, insurance, personally identified information, and also have a preparedness plan. Know what you're going to do during a hurricane or during a tsunami, any natural hazard. Planning ahead of time for what you need to do will make it that much easier to implement once we're under that threat. I've been warning coordination meteorologist for going on 4 years now. I've been a forecaster here in this office since 2006, within the Weather Service since 1999. Hawaii is home. I grew up in Michigan. I went to school there. My first 2 jobs were there. When I look at pictures of what I looked like living in Michigan, I almost don't recognize myself. We're healthier, we're more active, and it leads to a better life overall. When we moved to Hawaii, it was an instant family. It felt more like home than any other place. I've never felt this level of belonging and involvement in all aspects of society. We got involved with Hawaii Bicycling League and met a lot of people that are working to make Oahu a safer community. Actually working statewide to make the island safe for not just cyclists, but also pedestrians. That's been kind of our passion outside of work, is a livable city. If you're part of the community, you feel that sense of pride, that sense of ownership and commitment to the residents that you're serving. The mission of the National Weather Service is protection of life and property. It's actually quite humbling to know that we're here just to help people. And being located in Hawaii and knowing how everybody in our community support each other, very rewarding to be able to help out in that way.